we do know that a good speech starts with an attention grabber, right?
Right.
Oh, geez. All right, how if I do something this? When I say wolf, you say woo! Wolf!
Woo!
Wolf!
Woo!
Yeah, that was better than the original nasty thing I was going to have you say.
Yeah, you don't know what the call and response was, but it would not be appropriate. You'd have to get to church early tomorrow. Be forgiven for that one. You know, we thought about what we would do because Matt finally thought, what was it, Thursday, to send an email to Deb saying, what should we be speaking about? And he came back with communication and leadership.
So, you know, a lot of times when you're speaking about something, you want to define it first. A lot of speeches will start with something like communication. The dictionary says something imparted, interchanged, or transmitted. Leadership. Person of guidance or directs group. Yeah, we thought that sucked too. So, just had to double check, make sure it wasn't going to work.
And it's so boring.
Yeah.
So then we thought, good speech, as we've seen here today, starts with a good joke, right?
So a nun, a rabbi, and a hooker into a bar. And
No. And then we realized that the joke had to be relevant. So we came up with this one. A duck walks into a seminar at the Toastmasters convention. Marches up to Brian Walsh and says, I want some nails. And he goes, we're not selling nails here. This is a seminar for Toastmasters. Get out of here. Next day, Duck walks into another seminar, marches up to Brian Walsh and says, I want some nails. And Brian says, no, we're not selling nails here. This is a seminar for the Toastmasters. And if you come to another seminar, I'm going to nail your webbed feet to the floor. So next day, Duck marches into a seminar and says, do you have any nails? And Brian goes, no, I told you. He goes, well, at least you're not going to nail my webbed feet to the floor. It becomes a relevant joke because then you go on to say, in these seminars, we must stay on topic. Joke fitting in.
A prostitute in a rabbi.
Still not appropriate.
And good speeches seemingly move from the open and then to get into the meat of the whole thing. And, well, I decided leadership, one of the best things about leadership is, I'm sitting next to him, he was telling me it's true just a minute moments ago. It is delegation, people. Delegation. And so looking at my clock, Ramona will now finish the next 3 minutes of the speech. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, I figured it would be best to talk about our first leadership positions. My first leadership position, my mom, you may remember, I was captain of the safety patrol. Captain of the safety patrol at Hillcrest Middle School. And I learned then that I was scared of the popular kids. So every nerd in that school had to walk in the hallway, but the popular kids got to run. And I knew then that there was an in crowd, and I would never be a part of it.
My first leadership main thing was I was president of my fraternity in college, which meant I had to be in front of the dean a lot and the police and explain to them that no, the brothers were not wrestling in the mud naked. They were wearing flesh-colored underwear. This is called damage control, people. People learn these things and how to spit. We lived a little different life, as you can see.
Yeah. I spoke with Matt's mom about his leadership at the fraternity. She said she was scared for him during that period of his life because there was a raccoon that lived in the frat house. And frankly, the frat house was condemned.
Not until a year later.
So the raccoons had a place to live. So why should you listen to us as leaders and communicators?
You gave us an award and we got a microphone. Good enough for me. That's the truth, though, isn't it sad? So what do communicators do? They keep you interested. They keep things relevant. You don't want to go non-relevant and that sort of thing. Examples?
Non-relevant, I will be hitting Concord Mills right after we're done here. I don't care.
Not relevant. Relevant, somebody pooped in the pool and you're going swimming later.
Oh!
You wrote that one. It says signed, like you someone
Really?
You did.
In your handwriting on those cards.
Well, you know, it's... Okay, that's not relevant too, and
Yeah.
that's relevant if you're swimming.
A good leader knows when to end a meeting.
Good night. Thank you very much. We're honored. We really are. Thank you.
Stay there.